my Word It's Race Swag, back with another video with you guys, and this time, you guys saw my mom last time, my Q&A, but this time I'm here Q&A with my dad. How's it going, dude?
Hey, good to see you all, and glad to be with you tonight.
Cool. Alright, so we're going to run through these questions real quick. First one is from Ball Player. He says, what color is the dress? So, what color is the dress, do you think?
Tonight it looks black and blue. The other day when I first saw it, it looked gold and white, so it's weird, really weird.
Looks black and blue to me. It always looked black and blue to me, so yeah, it's one of those weird things. Alright, next question from Shocked. He says, does your dad ever think you're annoying for screaming so much?
Well, I have to admit, sometimes it shocks me a little bit. I'll be in another part of the house, and I'll hear an awful lot of yelling and screaming.
Might come down, Snake.
Oh!
Holy, one's war.
Wreck that fool! Wrecked him, baby! World star!
But I'm used to it now because I know that's part of his excitement and enjoyment for his gaming. So we just smile, and we know that he's probably won another round or had a good success somehow with gaming, so it's cool. It's all fun. We have a lot of fun with it.
Alrighty then! Alright, next question from Maturity says, where do you see your son in 5 years?
Sure. Well, he's very ambitious, and so he has goals of different directions. Call of Duty is a high-powered goal of his, so he's, sky's the limit as far as Call of Duty. He sees no end in sight, and of course I'm trying to direct him to get his college education, so in 5 years I hope he's deep into a medical field of some sort.
Cool. Next question is from Kibitz. He says, do you like turtles?
Turtles, wow. We used to live in Florida. We used to see sea turtles a fair amount. That was fun. We'd be out fishing, and they'd swim along, and everybody'd stop and look at them. So, or boating or whatever, and we'd see them from the boat. But when I was real young, I did have a very small turtle that I kept in an aquarium type setup, and it's a little hard to communicate with them, but I used to enjoy feeding them flies or whatever else I could find, turtle food or whatever else you give them. They're quite interesting creatures and don't create a lot of maintenance, so I enjoyed them.
Cool.
I like turtles.
Next one's from GLC. He says, what does your dad think of your gaming career in general?
Well, first it was quite a hobby for him, and he enjoyed it, and then it got more serious, and then we were headed for tournaments like Orlando, and so then it became kind of a family focus for certain times, and of course we still in our house we have to build a schedule a little bit around his competitions that he's involved in. So it's pretty cool. I wish I'd had Call of Duty around when I was a young teenager, and we would have really enjoyed it. The world has changed so much since I was a teenager, and back then we didn't have computers, personal home computers. But anyway, it's really cool. It's just I kind of think of it. The only gaming we could look forward to was like going to an arcade where they had setups and you played Asteroids or some type of gaming where you plug in quarters and play. So this is a lot more fun now, where it's just available and you can play as much as you want. So it's very addictive. So you have to kind of balance your time, but it's a lot of fun.
Alright, cool. Alright, next question comes from Get Smacked, and he says, how much of the game of Call of Duty do you actually understand?
Yeah, I understand a fair amount because Luke and I talk strategy. We do a lot of strategizing and planning with how he can make his battles more effective, and with teams or with these as solo. So we discuss a lot of the hiding places, and I try to dream up little strategies he can use with his teammates, so that that's it's a lot of fun. I mean, I'm not. I wish I had more time and could just play and be his teammate. That would be really fun. But I just am so busy with my work. I don't have time to just sit and get into it a lot. Although maybe someday in the future I will. But it's really fascinating how real the simulations are. They just blow you away how real every year they just seem to get more and more visually real. It's just blows your mind. And so but yeah, I understand enough to know the names of maps and I try to keep some of the names of the maps where I can relate when he's talking about a certain map. I try to know what map he's on, that sort of thing. So he keeps me informed.
Cool. So I appreciate you all watching. That was such a good video. I appreciate you all watching, and thank you so much to my dad. Thank you so much. Best dad ever. Appreciate you being on the show.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah.
Great to be here. Thank you for having me.
That's great. That's great. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out, people.